estaban ahí. Y en Santiago también. Y aquí también. Big shout out to Chloe. Ay, sí, es feo. Personalmente. Ay, oye, ¿por qué era infantil? Un panticito loca estaba esa mañana. Es verdad, y la chocó. ¿No le dijo de tú? No. Es verdad, no lo viola. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You already know what time it is. The Lions Den is King Locker right now checking in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Big shout out to my Bear Clothing for the nice t-shirt. Yes. Bear Clothing for the nice t-shirt. Expat living abroad. What are you waiting for? Get your passports. Get your passport. Get ready to book your flight. You're going to take off, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to take off. Free society in the building. What's going on with you, baby? What's going on with you? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, that's what's up. And speaking of shout out to you, anytime I use someone's slogan or phrase, I like to give them a shout out. Shout out to Marisol Sewell. Shout out to you. Okay, man, let's hit the like button. When you step into the Lion's Den, make sure you wipe your feet off on them bricks right there at the front. Them stones, them gray stones, when you see them claws, them sharpening claws. The lion's been trying to get right, you know what I mean? You know, yeah. Sharpening claws. Right? Okay, so listen, right here in the spot, just got this fresh fade, you know what I'm talking about? I'm proud of my barber because he made it extra high. There we go. Okay, he made it extra high and tight, so I like the way he did that. Yes. Yes, he made it extra high and tight. Bring it right here for all I care, but you know, you gotta keep that thing right. You gotta keep the skin looking good. Gotta keep the face looking good. Cause we're in the Republic Dominicana where it's aguacates. Muy buenas para ¿qué es? ¿Qué es? La piel. Para la piel. La piel. Aguacates, mango, and mango. Mango ugo de mango. See, so yeah, so right now you see the title of this video is the importance of having someone from this country speak for you and represent you. We're finna talk about that right quick, like, and give you guys some more information so that you will have a great chance at survival for you guys that want to move here, for you guys that want to relocate here, and you want to live in the Dominican Republic. I'm about to tell you the reason why it's so important for you to have someone to speak for you. It is very important. So let me allow a few more people to step into this live, and you guys can share the video if you want to right now. I would gladly appreciate it. That's the best donation you can give to this channel is share the video. And this video right here is pretty much informative, so I'm not going to curse that much, hopefully. You know, we try to use proper grammar, you know, proper English, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Forever Fit said, hit the like button, my guys. Hit the like button. If my mic is a little low, let me, okay, how about now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Gusta. So yeah, we had a few birthdays. We had okay, appreciate it. Forever Fit is in the building. Forever Fit is the guy you seen on a couple of lives ago. The brother is pretty fit, so he fits his name. He actually came into the Dominican Republic. He was visiting here probably last week. He met me over at the business, at the now renovating restaurant and disco, Brooklyn Bridge, you know, mine and my partners. So he came and got an eye full of that, walked him through the building. We had a good time. He actually seen the roof. He actually seen the dog, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so yeah, we had a good time, man. You know, I'm glad to see the brother back in the States. I called him last night to check on him. He's back in the States now, so that's pretty much good. So waiting on him to visit again because the brother brought good energy. He was out guy pulled the machete in the pit, ice pit. Said he was gonna, you know, well, I did, and gave him a few pesos, and we left it at that. So that was pretty interesting. And as I was saying the other day, I don't see Dominican people as dangerous. Sometimes they get drunk and intoxicated, and sometimes just like everybody who get drunk and intoxicated, um, we do things irrationally. So that's how I saw it. That day. True life. Okay, I'm good now. The mic is good now. Hit the light, but guys, okay, let's jump right into it. I'm surrounded by beautiful ladies again, so you hear all the talking in the background. It's Bonita Haitianas. See, so that's where I'm around right now. So yeah, stay over there, stay over there, don't worry, stay over there, stay over there. You know, and so now when you're moving to the Dominican Republic, and you have to understand that the world is based on vouchers. Even in America, when you go sign for a car, you need a cosigner. You need a co-signer because maybe your word or your bond isn't valid enough for the individual at the time giving you the loan or loaning you something or trying to trust you on good faith. You see what I'm saying? So you have to get someone else, bring in your mom, your dad, or somebody with some better credit that better credit than yours, or even if your credit is good, you just need another voucher so that these people can trust you. It's even when you bonding out of jail or something. Someone has to sign that they feel like they can trust to make sure to hold you accountable. And that's how it is here in the Dominican Republic. It's the same way. And anyway, in any country, it's the same way. You want to have someone that's reputable enough to their own culture and their own people to where they can speak for you, where they can talk for you. So if something was to happen, the reason I came up with this video because last night I was on a motor concho and I was going to meet Chef Rod, I think that's his name. I was going to meet him at the bank, and on my way going to the bank, the motor control was stopped by a group of officers. They do their roadblocks like standing up on feet. They all stand up and they hold little bats and the little sticks they had and act like they're gonna hit the motor guy if he keep going. So they all came at like they were gonna hit him. So he stopped. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if his headlights on. I don't know. I'm just on the motor. You know what I mean? So immediately, the guys grabbed me. Um, and they grabbed him, told him to get off the bike. So I had this in my pocket. So this is like a portable pocket charger. So they was checking, thinking it was a gun or something. So they was checking, grabbing it, making sure it was good. I was like, hey man, I'm American, man. You know what I'm saying? Last thing I'm gonna do is cause a problem. So then one of the officers was like, Ray, King in Spanish. Ray, oh that's Ray, that's the tiger, that's Tigre, tiger, let him off. So I get off the bike and he said, look, just find you another motor. I said, no problem. But then they took that man in. So then, not saying that it would have been in trouble because of me or on my behalf if the officer didn't know me because I didn't do anything. And, I don't know what they got going on. I'm just a passenger. But it saved a lot of hassle just in case that guy was some type of known drug dealer or wanted for murder or anything or just a minor traffic stop that, they did take him to jail. They took his moto and they took him to jail. I don't know why. They told me to find another moto, so that's what I did. And I went on about my business without asking no questions. But it saved me a bunch of hassle and all of that, and questions and whatever else I probably would never known because that one officer knew me, and so he was like, "Yo, that's right, man, let him off, man, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah." So I went on about my business. So I said, you know what, this is very important because goes back to the video earlier what I made a few months ago when I said set up um, friendly zones. Friendly zones with families and people that you can trust to rely on. Just like when it came down to LLC and incorporating the business here in the Dominican Republic, I needed someone to speak for me. And speaking for me don't necessarily mean someone with credit or I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to lease a car, and I need someone to co-sign. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is someone always there to speak for you in ways like when you go grocery shopping, you have someone to go for you. And then they get the better prices for you. When you're looking for furniture, you can have someone, like I have a family looking for furniture for me now. and that way you can get the better price than get the gringo price. Because you, like for instance, when you're driving the transit system and you're on the guagua, they're gonna charge me more once they find out I'm American. It may be 30 cents for the Dominican, it may be 80 cents for me. But if I give my money to the Dominican and I keep my mouth closed and I don't say nothing at all, and I just get on and sit down and let them handle all the business for me, then I'm gonna win. We have to learn to stop trying to be in charge of look like we have the money or look like we the boss in order for you to receive the true bottom line, flat line benefits of being here. You got to just shut your mouth, close your mouth, put your money in your well trusted person's hands, and allow them to do it. So if you have a female that you count on or you rely on and she's your female, just give her like $1,000 and give her in pesos, split it up, give her 500 in pesos, and then just put it in her hand, stash the other five, and then let her go ahead and maneuver. Say, listen, baby, this is what we need to do. We need groceries, we need this, we need this, we need this, we gotta go there. Remember, you want to go on this right here. Remember, you want that. So this is the budget. Boom. You allow her to do it. And watch and see the outcome of that. If she's doing things the way she's supposed to be doing it and not trying to ring your pockets like a chaplain or something, she really doing things like she's supposed to, like she's trying to save you money, then watch how she saves you money. She's gonna save you a whole lot of money because she's gonna get the Dominican poor. And some of the men might like her and be like, she's beautiful, and say, you know what, go on and take that with you this way. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that she's bringing it home to Papa. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to let your spokesperson speak for you. Stop trying to be the boss and stop trying to look like you something that you want to be in your country, but then you come out here and try to be that. No, just be normal. Come out here and just be normal and allow your person to work for you. Allow your money to work for you. So I say it's also about the LLC and the corporation with the restaurant and business. We had to have a Dominican sponsor. We had to have someone to sign because they wasn't going to allow us to do it on our own, being that we are Americans. So what we do, I knew a family that I can trust from being here and being here for so long. And I knew a family I can count on that wasn't going to be on no pay me this or pay me that or any shiesty shit. They got my best interests at heart. They want to see me survive. They want to see whoever I bring to the table make it and survive. So I called them up. They was able to come without asking no questions. They walked into the attorney's office, sat down with the insurance broker and attorney, and said, "Where do I sign? I'm signing for King Lucky. I'm signing. Where I'm signing at." And that's all they asked. And they signed, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of people you want in your corner because it's very important and it'll save you a lot of money, save you a lot of hassle. If you don't have no one to speak for you and to stand for you, even if you're trying to buy land and you trying to buy land, think about if you're trying to buy land in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, maybe $10,000 for 100 acres, for example. And that's nothing to you. You're like, okay, I make big money. I get that twice a month. You know what I mean? But just imagine if you send your person to speak for you in there. When you send them in there, none of that 10 bands are turned into an easy 5. You see what I'm saying? With a potential edit incentives, you can have we're gonna give you the house to go with the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You send your person to speak for you. It's like if they visit our country. Before they visit our country, they need a visa. And within that visa, within the formalities of that visa, it is who is sponsoring you. And if you're sponsoring this person and you're not credible enough or reputable enough to, your bank account ain't good enough to really sponsor this person, they're not going to let this person go into the country. You got to be able to say, I stand and I speak for this person. They don't have to say nothing. They are taken care of. That's what you want when you're here. So when you coming on vacation, that's one thing. But when you come in here, you really want to live, you want to stay, you want to spend months at a time, and you want to kind of like transition into this country. This is one way you would transition so easily because these people will make sure you're getting the best out your dollar. You're getting the most out your dollar. And you're being taken care of, and you're being protected, and everything is okay. You know. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up why it's important to have someone to speak for you and a representative here in this country. So if you have any questions, please ask your questions now. I will answer your questions and like and share this video as much as possible so that people would know that even when you're coming, when you're visiting, let's say you're visiting for the very first time and you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, and you begin to accumulate a circle of friends here. You begin to meet some chick from Puerto Plata, or you meet some girl from Haiti, or you meet someone from Santo Domingo, you want to go ahead and start interviewing these people, screening these people to be sure that they're able to receive you when you come to this country. And you may be like me, I ain't know nobody. You know, I ain't know Spanish. I just flew into the country and I just went with what I knew. But now you have someone like me that's teaching and giving you the game of how not to do it the way I did it, or if you want to do it the way I did it, salute to you. But if you want to avoid going through the nerve-wracking thinking and oh my God, what's gonna happen next? What I've been through, just going on your own, you can begin to set up friendly zones now, meeting people, interviewing people right now, and if this is your first time coming, first time visiting, even if they're Dominicans, just start meeting them, interviewing them, look at their families, uh, try to penetrate the Facebook page, and see how far you can go into that until you have a person you can rely on that's not just asking for anything and trying to take anything. They're willing to receive your propinas, which is your tips for helping and all of that good stuff right there. And then they will receive you, and then they will already speak for you. They'll already go check on the villa for you. They'll go do this for you, do that for you. Do things for you before you arrive, so you'll be okay. So I think we have a person. I think we have True Life say definitely real talk. Uh, Virgo Forever Fit say appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you as well. Um, Jorin Leonardo say, I hope you're not one brother that's talking bad about Dominican. It's a lot of anti-Dominicans coming from your people. No, I'm not one of the brothers talking bad about the Dominicans. I'm one of the brothers that's actually highlighting a lot of the good. Actually, my channel was established and created by reversing a lot of the things that was said. I came with a whole nother style, a whole nother format, a whole nother information system. Um, when those are saying you can't trust the Dominican women because they're gonna do this and do that, I came with that. Oh yes, you can trust them. You can marry them too, and they make good wives, and you can find them in Sasua. So I don't know if you've been keeping up with me. I think that you need to go back to the beginning and start checking out some of checking out some of my videos. You know what I mean? That's probably why I'm not liked that much. That's probably why I am the underdog. That's probably why I don't have many subscribers and viewers. Well, I have many viewers, but I don't have that many subscribers because I'm talking of gospel that's going against and unorthodox against a lot of people who's speaking, a lot of bigger ones who's saying the opposite of what I'm saying. It kind of makes me the underdog, so I got to fight a little harder. So, brother, I do appreciate your concern, but I do talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the pretty and the ugly. It just all depends. But I try not to do no bashing, and I try not to be one-sided, and I do that with my people. And I think about my people. I talk about my people and all of our people, and I look at it like this here. I really do look at it. I was just looking at a video now that talks about the bloodline in the midst of the Dominican people, like all the different mixes that makes the people here. Then I think about Black America. It's the mix, same mix. And I think about that slave trade that was here, and I think about the Spaniards, and I think about the Taino Indians that was here. Then you think about America, you think about the African slaves. Then you think about instead of the Spaniards, the European, Irish, whoever the fuck they are. And then you think about the Indians that was the same. You see what I'm saying? So so it makes us the same people because I am naturally Native American and African American, so I'm Native as well. So that's why a lot of Dominicans look at me and they say, "Damn, you look Dominican by my merino color and the way I look and my features and all of that." They tell me that "Oh, you look Dominican." And I'm like, well, it's not that I look Dominican, it's just that I look like how we supposed to be looking. Because Dominican is just the name of the land of the country. That's not the name of the people. You see what I'm saying? America is the name of the land and the continent. Africa is the name of the land and the continent, but it's not the name of the people. Then you go to Nigeria. Nigeria is just the name of the land. It's not the people. Then you go to Igbo tribe. Okay, now we're starting to get towards the people. Then you break that down some more. So you go down in America, you're starting to get to okay, we got the African Americans. That's just two continents, Africa and America. It's not even a city or a state. It's not even a tribe or a clan. You talk about two continents you put together, you say African Americans. That's two whole fucking continents. That's not even a country, a city, a state, a town, a neighborhood. That's not even that shit. We way Then you break down, okay, Black America. Okay, these are all the dark colored people. But you're still not breaking down the bloodline of people. When you start getting down in the bloodline of people, you realize that the bloodline of Dominicans and the bloodlines of the African Americans, or the so-called black people in America, are just fucking the same. Goddamn, we're the same people. Just different colonizers. Um, so that's just going on a whole other story. But yeah, my job, my brother, I'm glad you're concerned about this. It's not to bash no group of people. Um, Actually, I like these people. And those people who bash and talk about why these women are so bad and can't do this, but they still here trying to fucking. My bad, I tried to make this a nice video. They still here well, really, they still here laying up with them. They still here paying for them. They still here getting tricked by them in Western Union Poppy. Shout out to Taylor Made Dreams for that Western Union Poppy. You know what I'm saying? That's where I first heard of that. And I like to give a man his roses, that big bro. A lot of people talk bad about certain people, but they still here. They still trying to visit. They still, you can't, it's the same. You got chopper daughters. It's the same as gold diggers in America. It's the same. So you say they're making us look like KKK. That's right. Yes, a lot of us is related. If DNA test, you might have a cousin that's Dominican Republic. But you have to understand, if we shoot the DNA test way back, you got to think about where that net was thrown at. Where that net was thrown at in sub-Saharan Africa. Sub-Saharan Africa is where that net was thrown at. And that net, the thing about a fishing net, they just throw the net out there, they put it in, everybody that's getting caught up in that net and throwing them into different places. So you understand, I done been in the Republic of Dominican and saw somebody I thought I know in America. Damn, bro, you look just like goddamn little Tatum over there on the block of 3rd Street, goddamn. They look just like them, man, but shit, you don't even know shit about America. Ain't never been off your block, the Campo. And you wonder why these people look alike, you know what I mean? So, and then you gotta understand that back in the 1800s, you had those free slaves from America, 5,000 to be exact, and 3 ships came over here to the Republic Dominicana, stayed down in Santo Domingo, couldn't get along with the Haitians. It was ran by the Haitian. Then the name of the island then was Hispaniola, the whole country. Then they ended up moving the African Americans to Samana, Republic Dominicana. So right now in Samana, it has been the African Americans have denounced their citizenship, took in the Dominican culture, took in the citizenship, also speak fluent Spanish, but they speak fluent English as well. But they all still have their American last names like James Johnson, Wilcox, and all of that right there in Seminar. So they are straight. You see them, they're straight Dominicans. A lot of the younger ones now, that was the 1800s. Now it's 2021, I think. 22, 21, 23. I don't know. Out here in Paradise, I don't keep up with time, years, or anything like that. I just keep up with my girls, and I keep up with my smoothies. And I keep up with my fitness. Now the great grandkids, they're like, you can't tell them, hey, you're American. You denounce, they straight American. So you might be related to these people as well. Let me see right now. The first African comes. Yes, the first Africans. First of all, this is the first Americans. The Republic Dominicana is the primero país en todo Americas. Christopher Columbus settled aquí, Santo Domingo. San Pedro de Macorís es primero negro personas. San Pedro de Macorís, Etomeya, Iwe, Boca Chica, Guandolio, Santo Domingo, San Cristobal de Macorís. Sí, mi sabe todo. Mi visitó todo campo, todos tu país. Allá yo estaba. Yo soy después de la capital. Después de Boca Chica, casi San Pedro. Sí. Todo negro. Todo negro. Sí, es verdad. So what I said in Spanish is totally black people in these places. And these was the first settlements of the Africans. So, in the first settlements of the slaves, this was the first place. One of the, if not the first place that slaves were brought. is one of the first. I want to say the very first place once the slave trade started. They hit the Republic of Dominican first. So y'all can back me on that and research it and correct me if I'm wrong, but and leave your comments in the comment column, please. If you caught this video a little later. And right here on that note, I'd like for you guys to subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the subscribe button because you see that this is very informative, information, and educational. I do shoot a lot of shit. I do get on here sometimes and just chat and just be myself, and just show you different sides of my personality. But I also get on here a lot of times and give you the game, give you the ism, and break it down to you off the top of the dome. I don't have no notes, no nothing. I'm not looking down at nothing. This is off the mindset. And I ain't studied or none of that. I just picked up on it from being here with people and hearing about what's going on. So, yeah, hit the like button as well. Yeah, so 1502. I don't know the exact dates, but yeah, Jordan, you're right. Leonardo, you're right. This is one of the first places the slaves was brought to, and yeah, and I'm surrounded by Africa right now. Literally, I'm surrounded by Africa. Everything about where I'm at right now is Africa. Everything. I ain't showing you around. You probably hear voices and stuff, but everything about where I'm at right now is Africa. From the way everybody move, from the way everybody dance, the sound of the music. It's straight Africa right now. And even if you look at merengue, bachata, you listen to the music, you hear the drum, and then you listen to the real cultural reggaeton, you listen to the real culture music here, it's really weird, like African voodoo music. Like, and you hear the howling, and I be like, wait a minute, you see the little dancing and all the little, hey man, it gets real Africa around here in the Republic of Dominican. You know what I'm saying? It gets real Africa around here. So where we at right now? We got Yusuf Muhammad. What's going on, brother? Glad to see you here. That's a real powerful name you have, my brother. And I pray and hope the Most High and the ancestors is guiding you to live up to that name that you have, Yusuf Muhammad. That is a powerful name, my brother. Glad to see this name in this comment column. Okay, so is it segregated? No, it's not. It's not segregated in the sense of Jim Crow. There you go. Yeah. It's not. No, it's not like American Jim Crow. No, it's not that way. Um, so it's segregated in the way of what city are you in? What city are you in? So I'm gonna use Atlanta for example. I'm just gonna say it like this, and you'll pretty much pick up on it. Every sector, every gang, or every people, every clan gonna cling to itself, and naturally when they cling, okay, it's like America. Here we go. Like America, the expat community, right? When we migrated here and started traveling to the Dominican Republic, we settled in Puerto Plata and Sosúa. So naturally, there's an African American community. Imagine somebody just put in, okay, this is the African American community in the Dominican Republic. These are still Americans. They didn't announce their citizenships. Just like when you go to Atlanta, Georgia, and you go to Forest Park. You know that Forest Park is Hispanic. It's all Mexicans around now. You go to Old Dixie Highway, you go to Moreland Avenue, certain areas. You go to Jonesboro Road, especially going down towards the military base in Clayton County. You know that is the Hispanic area. Mexicans is all from there. So it's naturally, it just naturally, organically segregated itself. And then when everybody, it's like wherever you're at, even in your town, you probably have like more Africans over here, Black America on the south side, Martin Luther King Ave and all of that right there. All those, the puppets behind the scenes, the puppet master probably orchestrated different poverty zones for different people because they knew that they was going to move in these areas when they welcomed them to the country. I mean, and it just seemed organic in our minds and our eyes, but also here in the Dominican Republic, it's the same way. Um, it's not really necessarily a type of poverty line like you got the poor, the middle class, the rich, and the filthy rich. No, it's like you got the poor, and then you got the upper class. That's just what it's like. It just go from here to there. It's just one, and everybody in between. I don't know. But then you have the Haitians and the Dominicans, they they coexist together so gracefully on the people's level. Now I don't know what's going on the government level and the world power level, who hate who and who, but on the people's level, you have them marrying each other, mixed children. Like I'm sitting around mixed kids now, both Haitian and Dominican, mixed. It's like Dominican men taking these, and I hear Dominican men tell me yesterday that boy they love them Haitian women, boy, you know, because Haitian women are just more. Haitiana is más mujer, more. I can't say Dominicanas, buenas, pero poco diferente. It's like I can't explain it, but it's like uh, so some Dominican, a lot of Dominican men, Dominicanos gusta Haitianos, and vice versa. A lot of Haitianos gusta Dominicanos. It's just so it's a good mixture. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a good mixture going on from what I see. Now I do know that there are some racism. Like some people don't like these people, and that people don't like these people. I do hear some of that whiff by my ears sometimes. I be like, what's the difference between the two? Like I think I did a post on Facebook yesterday. I said the Haitians and Dominicans are the same people. The Haitians may put more season in their food than the Dominicans. The Dominican food be bland, but they making the same type of beans and rice, but with a different seasoning. Skin color the same, skin texture the same. Hair may be a little different here and there. You know what I'm saying? Bodies may be a little different here and there, but and somebody speak one extra language than the other. You know, so it's all the same, man. These people live the same, culture the same, wash clothes the same, eat the same, build the same, look at the same, use the same slang, and that's it. And that's just I meet Haitians coming fresh out of Haiti. I'm talking about fresh out of Haiti, especially now with all that shit going on in their country, just in Port-au-Prince. It's just fresh out of Haiti. And I talk and chop it up with them. It's the same. I'm like, you ain't never been here before. No, I ain't never been before. What the fuck? You the same. Like, you know. But anyway, but yeah, so and I always like to say that Haiti is the authentic Africa right now. If you want to go to Africa, you want to see Africa, Haiti is Africa. And then you have the Dominicans that's just like them. It's just a stream of water separating the two. You see what I'm saying? With a stream of water separating the two, not miles of border, not hundreds of 5, 10 miles of border separation separating the Haiti and Dominicans. You got just a stream of water. You just walk, just everybody in the water. They bathing over here on this side. We put a rock right there. We bathing on that side of the river. Not even a river, a fucking stream that be dried out sometimes. That's what separating two cultures. So this island is there, you know, so it's all the same. So it's segregation, but it's not like, and sometimes I don't even want to say segregation because I think that the population of Haitians is damn near just as, I mean, it's just mixed up so good around here, brother. That's all I'm saying. Even in the upper class, you got some upper class Haitians, like some millionaire Haitians around this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So, stay hungry, say, what do you say, Samana, it's just poor and rich. There you go, Lamar, it's poor and rich. Samana, Dominican Republic, a lot of people there is African American descendant. They have African American surname. Yeah, they have African American surname. They're African American descendant. They was freed from the free during the slavery. During the 1800s they fled America to come here as free slaves. So I forgot the president name that was Haitian that actually was the president of the entire island called Hispaniola was the entire island. So um, um, it's Escuela para mi país. República Dominicana en Haiti, Escuela. Instructor. Yeah. So yeah, he allowed the African Americans to come in free ship. Now you gotta understand, mind you, there was some more African Americans that went to Liberia. Liberia, and they're settled now in Dimona, Israel. You know what I'm saying? So they went from Liberia to Dimona, Israel, going back into Africa. But these slaves was afraid to go that far, traveling over the Atlantic Ocean. So what they did was went down to Hispaniola Island. So there's a big story behind all of this that you guys really have to pick up on. And I would like for you guys to donate for the documentary in Summernight. I would like to put it together, and I would like for you guys to come travel and put it together with me, especially those of you who have drones and good editing skills. If you want to be a part of this, man, and if you want to just do it on your own, do it. Just remember you heard it first here. So hit the like button and subscribe on that note. You heard it first here. Yeah, I mean, so we know where it come from. But I would like to be a part of doing a documentary and speaking and going into these trenches and talking to I know a few of the elders there, I met a few of the peoples there that would love to do a documentary. We can put it together so gracefully and so beautifully and present it for the people to learn, especially our children to know what's going on. Yeah, so if you guys want to help with that, that'll be fine. Just hit me up on Instagram at #1KING underscore Lockett. That's LOCKETT. #1KING underscore Lockett. That's LOCKETT. We can be the first ones to do it here from the Lions Den. And we can put together, if you know anybody with a drone, because I don't have one, that can go from the air. And we can put it together real good, put some good editing into it, some good music, and we can get the elders who's still here living that's actually trying to hold on to the land right now, because the younger people who's inheriting the land is trying to sell it to everybody else for money when the treasure is in keeping the land, because the land is really untouched and it's beautiful and it could be the future of the Dominican Republic if they hold on to it. So we can get in there and do the right thing, man. I think that'll be a great look. So if you guys would like to support that and join me with that, man, let's do it. You know, let's do it. I think that'll be a great thing right there, and I think that's something that'll go viral. And I think that's something that'll bring a lot of attention to the story and the history behind Seminole and the African Americans. And yeah, so again, that's Instagram. DM me at #1KING underscore Lockett. #1KING underscore Lockett. Lockett is LOCKETT. I need help doing it. I need help doing it. I mean, I can't do the documentary by myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna do it by myself. Let me say that. I need help doing it. It'd be too much using my little phone and my little gadgets. If I could just get you guys in with me, and we can put this thing together, and we can critique each other and really make this thing boom. All right? Hey, Jordan, I appreciate it, man. Hit me up on the DM and IG. We can do it. Especially Haiti, from the north part of Haiti. I think the north part of Haiti is pretty calm. A lot of guys telling me now, if I visit Haiti, visit the north part. Okay, what we got? Air starting to hit. Okay, Haitian men is different people and look different. A lot of them look like African. A lot of them look like Congo, Africa, Benin, Sub-Saharan. You know what I mean? That's what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Blaze in the building. What's going on with you, big bro? What's going on with you, bro? What's happening? One of the Lions Den members himself showed up. I ain't seen him on his live in a minute, man. Good to have you on here, man. Where you at, man? Down in Santo Domingo, or what's happening in the States? But you got some Haitian that look Dominicans fat. Yeah, you got. Man, look, man, I can turn this phone around and show you some Haitians that look Dominican. What it is, Andre Harris, what's going on, man? How did you enjoy your visit here in Santiago? Did you enjoy it? Let me give y'all a look at the beautiful view, Bella Vista. Bella Vista. I know you do love it, man. That's the reason why I ain't get married yet, because I'm just trying to make sure I go through Jacarabora and Santiago and Nagua the way I really need to, before I just say, all right, that's it out. You know what I mean? So I just got to go through those places the way I really need to. But they have a very beautiful view here. So when you talk about poor or poverty or something like that, or you talk about, but when you talk about a view like this, I'm going to show you guys a view. is a view. And I'm on the porch. I'm on the back porch. Looking at this view. Sometimes you can see the sunrise. So that's a view. That's a beautiful view right there. So that's how it's just like in the typical normal neighborhood. In America, you'll pay like hundreds of $1,000s for that view right now. I'm talking about not a million. You'll be paying for that view. Right here, the view only like a few hundreds of pesos. You know what I'm saying? Like either okay. We doing okay. Got a nice background set up too. The background set up nice. Y'all holler at Mavera Clothing. That's Mavera. That's Mavare Clothing CO on Instagram to get you some S-Pack shirts. Some nice S-Pack shirts, guys. Yeah, so do we have any more questions? We covered the topic of why it's important to have someone speak for you and all that good stuff right there, man. Yeah, man, and another thing, man, listen, man, let me tell y'all something. We might as well jump into some ism while we on here. Is it mas? Is it mas? Is mas? Yeah, is mas? Por favor, poco si. What's that? Espanol or Creole? ¿Tú hablas Creole? ¿Tú hablas Creole? ¿Tú? Tú hablas Creole. Tú hablas Creole. No. ¿Tú dominicana? Ok, sí, igual. Todo igual. Creo que dijo que español. No, okay. Me habla Creole. You speak Creole? Sí. Tell me something in Creole. Yo sabe todo mal habla Creole. Tell me something. Oui. Oui. So let me get some ism. No, I don't know. I mean, no time. So.
Porque el creol es igual casi como en francés.
Sí, igual, francés poco.
Pero no todo. Las malas palabras.
Yo no habla correcto English. Yo no habla correcto English. Mi English is Afro-Americano English. It's different thing.
Sí. Se nota.
It's different from, it's like rap music. Rap.
Mira los de adelante también vean.
Yeah, so another thing, man, control your eyes when you're with your Dominican woman or your Haitian woman. And I'm not just gonna be saying Dominican. I'm gonna say Dominican and Haitian because that's what's going on. So say for instance, I'm surrounded by a lot of them right now. But then again, I still gotta be able to control my eyes and my face, although all this ass is in my face. Because if the wrong one sees it, it's like Tasmanian devil. You know how Tasmanian devil just spin around and just knock everything. That's how it's gonna be. So I don't want to do that. I came out here to get my clothes washed and the laundry washed and my shoes cleaned and all of that. And I tried to touch the mop because I spilled something on the floor. So I tried to touch the mop, and all the ladies turned and looked at me and said, "No, don't touch the mop." And I'm like, "Why not?" Like, it's okay. Like, I know how to handle a mop. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mop it's okay. They're like, "No, that job is for the women to do. Don't worry about this." I said, "You sure?" I mean, okay. I took my hands off the mop. So
Exactamente.
this is the type of things that you have to be ready for when you enter this world. Now I'm not saying everybody's like that because I have met. Well,
Ahí no
no,
es
no, no.
ilegal,
I haven't met.
pero mi esposo legal.
I haven't met not even mangoes to stop me from using a mop. Like they see me touching mop.
Miguelina.
Now they might not. Now they may not have stopped me from touching a broom. Now, I might touch a broom. I might be like, okay.
Pero no, ella no está ahí.
But a mop, they're like, no, 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 not a mop. And I've had a lot of them stop me from touching the broom, but some have watched me sweep the floor and sat there and watched me sweep and act like I wasn't doing it. But then again, most of them would not watch me wash dishes or mop a floor or or just work in the house alone. Like say if I have company, if I have a woman over and I'm cleaning up the table, I'm doing something, she's gonna automatically, if not, if she don't tell me to stop doing it, like stop touching stuff, stop with this, put the dish rag down. If she don't say stop doing this, she will at least join me. You know, be doing it together. You know what I mean? But you know, I have, I have, I've probably seen probably one woman just not participate, and I don't even know, and she probably wouldn't even none of mine. She wouldn't mind. She probably just borrowed or either substituted for someone. She probably was a substitute. We had to call a flag on the play, and there was a fragrant foul or something, and we had to send one of the members away, and then so we brought in a substitute, and she probably just didn't know the rules, or just wasn't brought up correctly, or wasn't. She didn't go through trials. They just brought her straight in to jump on the team. You know what I mean? So I think that's what that was. But yeah, man. So yeah, but it's very important, like I was saying, and I brought that topic up because I'm around a lot of beautiful women right now. I'm surrounded by a lot of beautiful women, so I have to keep my eyes on the prize. You know what I'm saying? So and not get them poked out. You know what I mean? What the Bible say? When he say, if your right eye causes you to look at that ass, make sure you poke it out. Oh, it's my birthday. It's been company annual.
This is not soft.
It's not soft. Gracias. Bello. Por favor, yo quiero mi corazón. Tú tienes mi corazón. Tú me take
Su corazón y dice corazón.
Tú tienes mi corazón. Yo necesito mi corazón ahora. Gracias. Okay. Bueno.
You want water?
Ah, I'm back.
Woo! You want water?
Sprite.
Right. Right.
Okay, I'm back. Remember, guys. Remember, guys. Escuela ahora. 18 años en Dominicana necesito muy romántica. Muy romántica. Muy. Dance. Hablas suave. Muy romántica. Es haitianos and Dominicanos gusto muy romántico. So yes, make sure you understand that. Any chance you get, you flirt. See how I just did it? She brought me the cake. And I said, hey man, my heart, I need my heart. You have my heart and I need it. I can't fucking breathe right now. And she came and gave me a hug. I said, okay, I'm back. Fuerte. I'm back. I'm strong. And everybody just smiled and cheesed and shit. So that's how you always want to do, man. You always want to make sure you're a step ahead of the game. You know. And with my word of advice, I said this on WhatsApp today. I said, guys, instead of being jealous, or instead of being insecure or jealous when you see another guy looking at your girl, or she's even peeking at him, just step your game up. Start competing. You know, compete. Play the game and keep winning her over. It's like another chance at seduction. Seduce until you win it all, baby. So anytime I catch my girl eyeballing the other handsome man is equally handsome as I am or more so than I am over at the other side of the room, I play the game.
Pero como quiera que se ponga un pantalón corto. No se
I
cambia.
play the game. Okay, guys. Do you have any? Hey, TMI Santiago is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check their brother channel out.
Noelia.
Necesito. Okay. No yo is junto. Junto. No yo. No yo is junto.
Que no diga que es solo de que es de los dos.
No dos. Mm. Okay. All right. It's Bella. Bella. Grande or grande? Grande, sí. Okay, yeah, so yeah, man, make sure y'all check out TMI channel. If you're not subscribed to TMI, go check him out, man. Go check out his channel. He got a good channel.
Pero eso no me duele la cara.
He one of the guys I actually watch.
Ya,
I don't watch many people's videos, but he one of the ones I do watch.
Jojo.
It's not because I just don't be having time, but he one of the ones I make time for. That's where we're at. You guys have any more questions about anything we covered today, this morning, or this afternoon? Let me know now. I'll go ahead and touch upon it. You guys, even if you don't have a question, if you have something you want to bring up, let's talk about it. I'm gonna wait a minute and give you guys time to get your thoughts together. Okay, well, I guess we won't have nothing else to talk about. My job today is finished. My duty and my mission today with you guys this morning at this time, at this particular hour, this particular minute and second has been fulfilled. Um, yes. So what I would do now is peacefully excuse myself from the den. You guys know I see the little cubs over there growling. I see them growling over there. They like, I see them over there growling. Yeah, they want to eat something. Yeah, I see them little cubs. Y'all gonna have to fight when y'all get a little bit more old. We gotta see what you really stand at in the den. All right? Yeah, so I see the ladies, they still doing their thing in the den. They make sure everything is good. They running around handling their duties, doing what they're supposed to do. Making sure masculinity and that feminine energy is meshed so perfectly together in the den. You know, they like being women in the den. All right, they like being queens. They ain't trying to be a king. Um, so what I'm gonna do is excuse myself right now. Make sure everything is under control and make sure everything is ran correctly in the den. Also, I am tailoring the King Lockett experience. We still on the King Lockett experience. I am making different packages now that's all inclusive. It may include your ATVs, your girls, your food, where you staying, hiking, camping, um, just different things that you know me to do, plus more fishing, um, mountain climbing, even gym time. So what I'm doing is making a package. I'm gonna have the ballers package for the people who just whatever, and that may be the package that you actually get to sit and meet with me, and I actually stay in the villa with you. I'm actually there with you, but then I'm gonna have a lot of more other packages that may have other people filling in for me, and I may stop through every now and then and say what's up. So I'm putting together the packages now, man. It's gonna be great. So we're trying to have that done as well, so we can do it all inclusive and have the yachts and everything in it. It would be a lot of traveling around, so we may party here in this city and wake up in the next city. You know what I'm saying? We may have mangoes and sasua, but we may have unicorns and Las Terrenas. Who knows? So yeah, guys, stay tuned for that. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and um, and leave a comment in the comment column. And I'll be back with you in a minute, and with another live momentarily.